empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh, no.
So alright guys, once again we are back. This is W4RSHOT Esports and you know who I am. This is Akash once again casting for W4RSHOT Esports. This is Pro Invitational Scrims and right now we have a great lobby of 85 players, all of them top notch, kind of putting up. I hope that each and every team whom I expect to perform their best do give their best, and it is going to be a great match, I guess, just because probably this particular map is weekendy. I mean, I just love this map, the way the things turn out to be, the fights and everything. It is just great to watch. You know, the first few moments will probably be a bit non-aggressive, but once again, once the fight kicks in, it's just one after the other, and that is what it is just great all about this particular map, I would say. once again, as you can see, this particular flight path goes exactly over the eastern island, and as you can see, most of the teams have already taken their drops. Dobromesto and regions like Bihar and all, they are probably a bit kind of on the far end from this particular flight path. I would say it is going to be a bit difficult to reach these particular locations, but once again, a two-way drop is kind of very much favorable, because you get a lot of snowmobiles and everything in a lot of places in this particular map. So 23 teams, 85 players, this is going to be some crazy gameplay, I hope. But as you can see, Cosmodrome is right now occupied by team number 8 only, and right now team number 21 has occupied the far eastern, northeastern end of this particular map. With that being said, team number 10 is kind of all isolated, team number 1 is isolated. So all these particular teams have taken great drop locations, I guess, and all of them are going to not probably, I don't think they are going to face any such what do you call it, hot drop fight right now. And this is team number 8, and I guess they are the only ones who are in this particular location. Fino Major has got the knock of Cross drag, so Cross once again is suffering this particular knocks, and as you can see, Python has been knocked out, Drax has been knocked out in the first few moments itself, and it is only, I guess, Gohan is the only one who is left. They took a hot drop in Bihar, but just couldn't really endure the wrath of Fino, and as you can see, he is probably going to revive. But once again, will he be able to be a I don't think it is. Gohan will probably be able to revive one particular player, but once again, these players are going to rush in from all particular directions. Gohan will quickly get knocked out. I guess it is only moments away when Team Cross has been wiped off just right now, and Slay Fly Ryuga has been wiped off from this particular map as well. So he was the only one-man squad in team number 4, and he has been completely eliminated from this particular match. With that being said, I guess great gameplay in the first few moments itself from Team Fino. Once again, Team Fino just wiped this particular team out of them, and with that being said, I guess do we have two I guess we have two squads of Fino once again, and that really builds up some certain confusions when you just try and read that, what do you call it, when you try and read that kill feed. So it kind of creates a confusion. But once again, an unusual zone from Vikendi probably has a curse, and I don't really understand what type of zones these are, but let me tell you, this particular zone, probably 30% of the zone is outside the map itself, 50% of it is in the water. So it is just crazy. I mean, and right now, I guess, if at all AD teams start rotating at this point and enter the zone, I guess it is going to be a big commotion, big congestions, a lot of fight. There is probably going to be a lot of casualties in the first zone itself because of this particular rotation. As you can see, just imagine team number 24 rotating from this particular zone, team number 24 rotating from these areas, and from probably they will take this particular rotation or this particular rotation. All of them, they will find teams. So this is going to be some tough job. But meanwhile, as you can see, God Z Foladi has been knocked out. So a lot of knocks coming in already. Godzi Hell has knocked out FL4 Ocean FTW. So it is going to be interesting, because this particular team, Foladi, as far as I remember, they were MXR, but right now they have changed their usernames to Godzi. Probably they are a different lineup at this moment. But once again, as you can see, a lot of knocks coming in. FL4 Shooter has got the knock of both the players. Of, I guess it is Bunny has been confirmed. Hell has been knocked out. Foladi is the only one who is left for this particular team. He is at 10 HP at the moment, and will he be able to survive? He has healed himself up once again, but right now he has an AKM. Will he be able to survive this particular onslaught? Not really, because it was a 2v1 fight. He has been completely wiped out from this particular match. So Godzi getting eliminated, and right now we have 20 squads left in this particular lobby. But meanwhile, team 1947 Rehan has been knocked out. So team 1947 is suffering this particular damage as well. So Rehan has been knocked out. Winery is still there. Mark is at 10 HP at the moment. Will Jawan be able to pull off some miracle at this point? But once again, we'll have to understand that which particular team is taking shots at them. Once again, I guess it is team 15. Team 15 is team SF. So it is I guess this is Jawan. He doesn't really have any healing, so this is a tough situation. I guess 1947 will not really be able to survive this particular scenario. And as you can see, wonderful knock from Jawan one as well, but will he be able to survive? Not really. Team number 15 just decimating team 1947. Team 1947 cannot just do anything in front of them, just suffering in that particular scenario. And as you say, as you can see, I mean, the way Burns and others, the way this particular team decimated team 1947, it was just OP from this particular team. With that being said, I guess the team 1947 has been in a bad run of form, I believe, and once again they need to get back to it. But once again, this is VNXM DGF doesn't give a fuck. VNXM doesn't give a fuck. So this particular player has 2 kills at the moment. Lucifer Whitey has 1 and Shivanshu has 1 kill. With that being said, Pixel Mr. Cool has got a particular knock and finish. So that is to be seen which particular player it was. But once again, I'll perform a stream check at the moment. And meanwhile, if you're watching this game right now, please let me know in the live chat that who you are supporting at this moment. Fino Godze has been knocked out once again. And once again, as I said, I'll be performing that stream check, and I'll be checking the live chat as well. So if you're watching this game right now, please please what is that, leave a comment or leave something in the live chat. It is great to be interacting with each and every one of you, so stay tuned. So this is Animo Gaming. He says, bro, custom में chance कैसे मिलेगा? So Animo Gaming, this is an only achievement custom. So if you are interested, then please hit us up in that particular what do you call it, Instagram, with your achievements, and then our management will take care of that. Team TRD Gaming says lot 17 दिखाओ, बिल्कुल दिखाएंगे sir. So let us Slay Abul OP has been confirmed, and this is STE Sengai bot who has been this STF Blaze has been knocked out by Slay Enzo. So Slay is going strong at the moment, but once again this slot 17, sir, this is sad news once again. I guess slot 17 we have no one actually. Do we have anyone in slot 17? So as you can see, after 16 we have 21, and after that I'm not really getting slot 17 in the death as well. So I guess which particular team do you want to see? I mean, slot 17 is kind of empty, so just let us know which particular team you want to see. Yogesh Kalia says 7ZF. 7ZF is very much there in this particular stream, I guess. So yes, this is 7ZF squad. This is team number 22 at the moment. Where are they? So this is team 7ZF, very much in the northern part of this particular map. They have to rotate a lot, but I guess their rotation is going to be easy. Probably they will take this easy rotation from here and enter the zone. But meanwhile, team 21 is taking a particular fight. Team this is 23, I would say. This is sold on fire, dust on fire. JSR Rocky has been completely wiped off. So this is going to be interesting, because this particular fight will probably lead us with certain casualties. But once again, this is team number 1 against team number 23. Who is going to come out on top? Once again, as you can see, a lot of kill feed is all running at the moment. Kakashi has got the better of Fino Godseye. So Fino is kind of taking shots, and DMR Mythic has got the better of Godsend. A lot of casualties at the moment. Meanwhile, JSRSP has been knocked out. SP has been confirmed by, this is JLU Bull, I guess. But once again, this is hold on fire. He will be knocked out. I guess only dust on fire remains. But the 1v4 situation, will he be able to survive? I'm not sure. But once again, he is healing himself up. He is kind of at an optimum place. I guess he might be able to survive this particular scenario. Will he be able to? But once again, is it a 2v1 situation? Yes, it is a 2v1 situation. Will he be able to survive? Once again, beautiful knock. The first knock was brilliant, but his support will come. As you can see, the support has already arrived and reinforcements have arrived. With that being said, will he be able to survive? Not really. That Uzi didn't really connect. With that being said, that what do you call it, G36C did get the better of this particular player. That was Dust on Fire team. This particular team, let me call them Fire Squad, because I don't really know the name of this particular team. I haven't really got any information regarding that, so let's call them Fire Squad. And right now this particular squad has been eliminated. With that being said, team number 1 has one squad wipe under their belt at this particular moment. With that, again, team Fino has 3 kills. This is Slay Enzo, who has 4 kills already, so he is right now probably the top gunslinger or the top fragger in this particular match. And apart from that, I guess apart from team Slay, no particular team has so many kills. Team Slay has 5 kills at the moment, and team 1 has 4 kills, and not really any such kill display from any such team. Team Pixel, this is a new lineup, I guess, because I seen Pixel Rithik. I guess I have seen Pixel Rithik, but this is Ronnie, Exit, and Mr. Cool. So I am not really accustomed with these players. So let us see what can they come up with. We have seen other players from Pixel once again, but this is team number six, I guess they are rotating right in front of this particular squad. Have they spotted them? It is to be answered. But once again, it is to be seen whether this particular team be able, will this particular team rush on to Fino once again. This is Fino, none other than Fino. So will this particular squad, this is JLK, and right now they are currently, will they be able to knock out? So 1-for-1 knock has already arrived. With that being said, this is JLK Red Steel at the moment. They are taking on the fight against Fino. Colonial OP has been knocked out. Psycho who has been knocked out by Cursed Blood meanwhile. But me, as you can see, the knocks coming in, but will he be able to get the better of Fino Major? So Fino Thor has got the better of Red Steel, and Fino Major has been knocked out by JLK overall. So all the things are coming in at the moment. Meanwhile, this is Thunder. Thunder is reviving him. Let us have a look at Bull. So Bull has got the better of AB, this particular player, but once again, will this nade be able to pick him up? But he will be knocked out once again. The support not really coming in, and this particular nade will pick him off as well. So JLK Bull has been knocked out. Overhaul, I don't really understand. What did Overhaul do? Why is he missing these shots? This is an open shot once again, but this nade might be able to pick him off, but not really great cooked. With that being said, they are also taking damage from this Molotov. Team JLK is currently Team JLK, I guess they were great in the first rush, but I don't know what happened. I guess they just wiped out Team Fino, but once again, I wouldn't say that it was luck, because it is never luck. But once again, I guess they could have done much better in terms of, I guess in terms of getting, I mean, after getting that first two knocks, I guess they could have taken this fight with JLK Bull out alive. And what I don't understand, why did JLK overall miss those cover fire shots once again? Why did that particular player Bull try and use his nades out there when it was all, I mean, just because it was a broken wall doesn't really mean that you have to get your nades in. And in spite of that, I mean, the way Team JLK kind of recovered from that particular situation was great. It is not none other team than Fino. So Fino, eliminating Fino is a good thing, I would say. But once again, they could have easily pulled it off with 4-man alive. But once again, they have suffered a casualty, which is not really great. This is probably going to hurt them a lot. But once again, Team 7ZF, have they probably suffered a lot? I'll have to check once again. But I'm not really seeing Team 7ZF, and I don't even want to hear the fact that they have been eliminated, but they have really been. And as you can see, Curse Blood, 7ZF, Jadugar, Pro, and C4 Franker all have been taken out. CI Megatron got the better of SF Lucifer. So Team CI is going strong as well. Team CI has been in good form, I would say. Over the past few days, Team CI has really shown a lot of consistent performances. However, Team 7ZF has been completely wiped off, and that is news. I mean, this early in the match and Team 7ZF being eliminated completely, getting wiped off, it is news. And meanwhile, see, SF Burns got the better of Titan. So Titan Groot got the better of Burns once again. So this is a 3-team, I guess, fight at this moment. We'll have a look at that. So as you can see, this is Team 7 SYG. Who is that? I guess it is Command or someone. But meanwhile, this is Team 15 who is SF. But where is Titan? So this is Team 13. Team 13 is Titan. This is we have Team 9, and as you can see, Shivanshu got the better of Criminal. So Criminal has been completely wiped off. I don't think he will be able to come back from that scenario. He has been completely picked off, and right now, as you can see, this is Titan completely out in the open. Team number 9, that is Team CI, will come out through the blue zone, because it is going to do them some considerable amount of damage. Meanwhile, this is SF. So this is a 3-squad fight right now. Let us know in the comment section or in the live chat which particular team you are supporting, and which particular team do you think is going to get this particular chicken dinner. I mean, we had chance of 7ZF, but 7ZF has been picked off. Team, this is Pixel, and Pixel got the better of I guess both Slay Abul and Slay Enzo. So Max Warrior OP is still alive at this moment. I really don't want to miss this particular fight. I am expecting that there is going to be some action in this particular scene, but right now, as you can see, Team SF has already regrouped themselves. Team Titan is yet to do that. So, but as you can see, AK HP Hawk got the better of Todd Clown OP. Meanwhile, this is Titan and right now Sony and others, they are currently trying to get inside the zone, but this is going to be very difficult. Meanwhile, team CI is not really taking this particular straight rotation. They will kind of try and rotate from a different angle so that they don't get so that they are not exposed. But once again, this particular fight is not really brewing up. I don't think obviously the time I'm spectating this, they will not really be fighting, but once I move on, the fight just starts. And as you can see, Psycho Noob has been confirmed. With that being said, AKHP Hawk has been confirmed. Don't really understand why. Meanwhile, we'll have to look at that. I mean, did Team AKHP get completely wiped off? It is to be seen, but there wasn't really a sign of that. But we'll have to check. Yes, Team AKHP did get wiped off. Meanwhile, this is, I guess, Team 16. Todd got the better of both this particular team, that is AKHP, and right now they have 4 kills on themselves. Shivayu all alone has 3 kills, so great gameplay from this particular player as well. Meanwhile, as you can see, this is Team SF. When this is VNXM DGAF with 2 kills, Shivanshu with 2 kills, Lucifer White with 2 kills. Team Titan currently were taking the damage from the zone, so we'll not really mess about that very much at this point. And apart from that, as you can see, I guess Team CS is a contender for the chicken dinner. Once again, Team CS is a great team, and I think this particular team can go all the way with the zone which they are, the beautiful position that they are holding. I guess this is a wonderful compound, and these teams, I mean, these are the teams I think which know their game very well. I mean, a lot of teams come and play blind rushes, or some of them play blind camping and try and get those position points, but there are certain very balanced out teams which are currently, I mean, so great. I mean, it is so aesthetically pleasing to watch their gameplay. It is just brilliant, I would say. It is outright brilliant. Meanwhile, SYG Might Guy and another player has been picked off, so Team SYG is currently suffering. I mean, this is Fino's other squad, I guess. This is Fino God's Eye. I'll have to check which particular squad it is, and Fino, as you can see, God's Eye has got the better of NI White Tesseract, and Fino God's Eye with 3 kills, DMR Mythic with 4 kills. This is the second squad of Fino at this particular moment. They have already lost Shahid and Adi, so bad luck on that. But once again, these two are going very strong with 7 kills shared between them. God's Eye has Thrill, Mythic has 4, so they are currently, like, it's not really something new, it is not really something surprising. We have seen them do this particular stuff like day in and day out, and once again they are proving themselves. God's Eye, DMR Mythic, but I guess Team DMR Mythic has probably changed team, because Team DMR was a part of our scrims initially, but after that, I mean, DMR just probably got disbanded, or probably Mythic changed his lineup. It is to be seen once again. But as you can see, this is Fino at this particular moment. We have 34 teams alive, 34 players, pardon me, alive at this moment. 10 teams in this match right now, with this particular team having 7 kills, and Team FN is still there. So team with FN till the end, I guess Team FN also has a chance. Team Pixel has a chance. Team CS has a chance. CS, I mean, I was talking about those aesthetically pleasing, balanced gameplay. I mean, you're not just, blind rushing, neither are you kind of playing just balanced camping. So that is something which you want. I mean, you have to be very sure of your strategy. You have to be very sure. I mean, just practicing your gunfights is also not really an appropriate practice, because you have to practice the rotations as well. Otherwise, you will win your 4v4 fights, but other than that, I guess you will be picked off in your rotation, you will be interrupted in your rotation, so that is not going to be useful as well. So why just play balanced rushes in a scrim like this? I mean, when you have top quality players, when you have top quality opponents, then why not use this as an appropriate breeding ground for your practice, so as an improvement? So let us have a check at JLK once again. This is Red Steel Overhaul Thunder. I guess they have taken down another squad by themselves. With that being said, they have at this point 8 kills, and I guess right now they have Team 16, that is Team Todd, right in front of them. It is to be seen how, okay, so that is pretty far away. But meanwhile, as you can see, Team CS is up there, and Team CS is a team which I was telling that is kind of very sure of their gameplay. Kind of, they know their strategies, they know their drop locations, they are very sure of their what do you call it, they are very sure of their rotations, they are very sure of which particular player has what particular duties, and who is taking up which particular role. And that is actually very important, because when you build up such synergy, it gets very difficult to kind of get panicked and lose your shape in crunch situations, because holding your shape, holding your team, holding your nerves in crunch situations is, I guess, the foremost thing in competitive gameplay, and that is what teams like CS have shown signs that they are able to do that once again. But meanwhile, as you can see, we will have a look at the live chat once again. Not really anything coming up, and we have 5 concurrent viewers. So if you're watching this game right now, then please let us know. And this particular match is kind of stretching out right now. So as I was saying, that there is always a non-aggressive phase. Meanwhile, team TY Roy has been taken out. TY Roy has been completely taken out by team number 1. So team number 1 is going strong at the moment, I guess. I mean, with that being said, Team Titan is a team which, again, after a phase of domination 2 days earlier, just kind of slumped on their way in, and it is kind of very surprising for me. But once again, I feel Team Titan will be able to come back once again. But Team 16 is currently out there. With that being said, so this is kind of complicated scenario for Team 13, is it? But once again, we'll have to check if Team 16 is really here, and yes, they are here at the moment. I guess they are in the upper floor. Yes, team 16 is right out there in the upper floor. Team number 1, that is JLK, is kind of rushing in at the moment. Will these two teams be able to survive JLK onslaught, or will they succumb to each other as well as to JLK? But by now, as you can see, team JLK, this is Thunder will probably be knocked out by this particular player. But once again, I guess he has been knocked out by Todd Shivayu. SF Burns has been knocked out by, this is CI Amit. So Pixel Ritik has knocked out Thunder once again. So all of these teams right now, coming in, and so I mean, Thunder was out there. Thunder has been picked off. The kill didn't really go to Todd Shivayu once again. But as you can see, this is team JLK at the moment. JLK will be falling back. They know that a lot of teams are here, and it is not really wise to kind of step in on their breeding ground. Team Pixel have this entire fight in their scope, and it is going to be very difficult for team JLK to kind of rush in at this moment, because it is completely out in the open. If you're not really using those vehicles, I guess it is going to be very difficult. Meanwhile, as you can see, this is team 21, this is team 13, this is team Titan, who is trying to regroup themselves against team Todd. Will this fight be taking place right now, or is it going to be some time? With that being said, team 21 just rotated right in front of team 1 and didn't really suffer any such gunfight or any such shots right now. With that being said, it is to be seen, I mean, where is the zone and where are the team placed. Let us have a look at that. So as you can see, let's zoom out once again, and so this is the region. And so as you can see, the zone has hard shifted from this previous zone. So with that, this is VNXM DGAF has been completely wiped off by that was the CI Amit. So this particular fight has broken off, so we will be having a look at that. So as you can see, team Titan has rushed in. Let us have a look at team Titan. So once again, this is Shadow, this is Groot. The nades coming in, the nades not really connecting. Bad, kind of, I would say, unfortunate for this particular player. But once again, this is they are smoking currently. So I don't know how is this strategy going to be useful. Once again, kind of blinding on enemy out. But this is Todd. They are already taking in shots. One particular player has been knocked out. So why aren't they rushing in at this particular moment? It is to be seen. But it is a 1v3 fight for Todd. Groot once again, will he be able to survive? It is to be seen. But I guess it is Legend is the only one who is surviving this particular onslaught at the moment. And I guess it is very soon where when he will get wiped out. So yes, Todd did get wiped out, and it is an OP gameplay from Team Titan once again. Good team coordination shows, I mean, great synergy, good team coordination kind of shows that this particular team has it in them. This particular team can perform. But once again, I guess it all comes down to the, I guess, the skills and your form. And as you know, I mean, that there is a popular saying, form is temporary, class is permanent. So their skill set is probably not very sharp at this moment. They are probably not very sure of their gameplay. But once again, that team synergy, that decision making, that thing is still there. I mean, I saw this particular rush, and it feels like, this particular team does have it. And right now, as you can see, 3 flare guns. So this particular team definitely has it. And with that being said, was that 4? Is that 4? No, not really 4. That is a lot of expectations right now. But with that being said, why is he aiming at the top once again if he has another flare gun? But meanwhile, FN is back in action right now. This is Draitko, is this Draitko? Guys, let me know in the chat. I mean, I'm trying Hindi out. With that being said, just I need ratings. I mean, if I'm speaking Hindi, well, just let me know that. Is this this is E? I guess this is E. This is Draitko or Dratko something. But one meanwhile doesn't really Drat. Meanwhile, as you can see, this is team number 12 who is trying and taking down team number 9. This is team CI. I don't think if CI will be able to kind of pick on this rush, because as you can see, this is team FN once again. Team FN is very great in their rushes. As you can see, the way this particular team rushed, each and every player is in a brilliant position to support the frontliners, and the final player is probably the most technically skilled player, and that is probably done by Motu, or I guess is it done by Motu? It is to be seen, but meanwhile, if we talk about coordination, if we talk about formations, if we talk about entry fragging, then this particular team does it really well. And right now, they have 4 kills at the moment, with fights coming in from team CS. I guess we'll have a look at team CS once again, but this is team JLK. JLK has probably been wiped off. Yes, JLK has been taken down. Didn't really check which particular team it was, but CS Zarif has one particular kill at this particular moment. And with that being said, the 6 teams are alive. 21 players left in this particular match. Team CS is holding a wonderful position. Is this in the zone? Yes, they are well inside the zone. I would say kind of at the edge, but once again we'll be making a lot of ground. That is an OP position once again. I mean, a high ridge with a vehicle cover, as well as you have a lot of boulders. So this is going to be interesting. Once again, Kryzen and others, they are kind of taking on the fight, and this is Zarif who is taking this particular fight against Team Titan. I guess who is going to win? I mean, I want both Titans, both CS. I literally want each and every team right now who is alive to go all the way, but it is to be seen. Not really all teams will be able to do that. Team CS should really I would say team CS should be able to stay calm at this moment, but once again F and Draitko got the better of I guess who is it? I guess it is Flame. Flame has been picked off. Kryzen has been knocked out. And right now, as you can see, this is team 12 coming in. One particular player was knocked out. It is, I guess, Chikam. So Chikam has been knocked out. Others are kind of getting revived at the moment, and team CS needs to move in very quickly. Meanwhile, as you can see, this Kryzen is going to get revived, and Zarif is still there. Team number 12, this is team FN. They are kind of moving out inside the smokes. They have a lot of utilities under their belt at this moment, and as you can see, they will be rushing in on team CS probably, but it is not going to be any fruitful, I guess. But if they do not rush, once again there is a con that, I mean, team CS might be making use of that opportunity and pick out team FN once again. But this spray couldn't really connect that particular spray, but I guess it would have been very easy. I mean, if that spray would have connected, it was very close to being on target and didn't really connect. However, team Titan Groot got the knock of team CS, and meanwhile I guess he will be getting this particular knock. And this is I guess this is I forgot this name. What is it called? This is Gyan, I guess. This is Gian. So he has at the moment how many kills? 2 kills. So he's playing great at the moment. Team Titan has completely been wiped out. This is CS Zarif. Meanwhile, a lot of kills going on to team FN as well. So team FN is picking off kills one after the other. Team Pixel has suffered a lot of damage, I guess, and that is team 21. That is team INF. So team Pixel, where are they at the moment? But meanwhile, as you can see, this particular team, this is Zarif and Kryzen. Only 2 players from this team remain. With that being said, team 21 is taking shots from team 12 as well. So this is going to be FN versus INF. I believe this is INF, and if I'm not wrong, this is INF. Yes, this is INF. It's 14 left in this particular match. I guess Pixel is holding a good position in this particular zone. They are very much safe, I would say, very safe at this moment. With that being said, team CS is kind of in the I would say in a danger zone, because they are right at the edge of the zone, and I guess the blue zone, if it comes in. And with that being said, that nade did some damage to him. Zarif has planned to hold inside this particular BRDM. He is not moving an inch right now. Will he be able to take out positions for his particular team? It is to be seen once again. But as you can see, this is Pixel. Pixel is kind of taking shots. With that being said, Pixel, Ritik has been knocked out. Pixel is kind of taking in shots from team 12. But once again, team 12 is out there rotating out in the open. So what is this particular strategy from team 12? It is to be understood. But once again, will they be able to assault on team number 11? Just to be seen. But team number 11 will be at full strength at the moment. The all their players will be revived, and as you can see, the teams 12 versus 11, and they have already arrived in the scene, and a knocks coming in from all directions. Team FN playing brilliantly. I guess they will be picking out the entire team 11 at the moment, and team 11 will probably get wiped off. So right now, as you can see, is it a 1v1 situation? It is a 1v2 situation, and right now, yes, team 12 did get team 11 rather, sorry, so team 11 did get wiped out. This particular team 12 once again surviving that entire fight. As I said, that support fire is something which is very essential in terms of rushing, because no matter how great your entry fragger is, no matter how great your assaulter is, wiping out 4 players from the opponent team in a class and in classic is still fine. I mean, you can expect that, but in a scrim like this, you cannot really expect your entry fragger to take out the entire squad. And even if you are in a 2v2, even if you're in a 2-2 formation, I guess the role of the supporter becomes very, very important, very crucial rather. With that being said, 3 teams are left in this particular match. 9 players are alive at this moment. What particular gun is this? I don't even know what is it, but probably MP5K with a suppressor. But yes, it is an MP5K with a suppressor. But right now, that M762 coming in display. One particular player has been knocked out. It is, I guess, Draco. But as you can see, this is Gian. He is right now healing himself up. But once again, team, this is INF. They are right now in a very good position, I would say. But will they be able to hold on? One particular player has been knocked out from team INF as well. So if a smoke comes in, I mean, if they smoke the entire, I would say, crossing, then it gets very easy for them to cross this particular road and take position behind that broken wall. But will they be able to proceed to that particular zone? It is to be seen. This is right now FN, who is behind very vulnerable cover. So I guess it is going to be very difficult for him. Team, this is Zarif at the moment. Is he holding on still? So he is at the moment holding on beautifully, as you can see right now. He has switched on to FPP. Anyone comes in front of him, he is going to make sure that he gets to eat those 7.62 bullets. Very precise. They are going to be very precise, because red dot AKM FPP with being prone, so kind of being it might be a very surprise attack, but it is to be seen how well can he hold his ground. This is CS Sarif at the moment. He is the only one who is holding for his team. And right now, let us switch to world view, and as you can see, CS Sarif has started taking shots. They have spotted CS Sarif, and he will be easily wiped off. So Sarif not really getting those placement points, but he did get one extra position for his particular team. And as you can see, brilliant knock by that was Gian. And as you can see, Gian is kind of rushing in at the moment. He has already charged in. So Gian, the team's entry fragger, they have completely wiped off team INF. What an OP gameplay from team FN. As I said, this particular team really knows their game. This particular team has been in tremendous form. And as you can see, Gian with 9 kills under his bag. He is the MVP in this match, with as well as a top fragger. What can you expect from your entry fragger apart from 9 kills? So however, team INF played great. I mean, they held their positions beautifully. Team CS as well, Zarif did his best with 2 kills, 3rd position. Team, this is INF with 3 kills, 2nd position. But just look at that top. This is a total of 15 kills, 1st position. With that being said, beautiful gameplay from this particular team. Pixel once again playing great. Pixel has been consistent throughout their particular this particular campaign. With that being said, Fino was very good as well. This is Shahir with, how many kills do they have? They have 7 kills, 5th position. Not a bad performance as well. Team Titan kind of being on the bad. They have a rough patch of form right now with 3 kills, 6th position. Kind of not really great. With that being said, team JLK played well as well. As you can see, they have at the moment 9 kills, 7th position. Kind of very good, I would say. But once again, they need to get the higher positions. I mean, they were very good in terms of fragging, but I guess in terms of position points, they could have done much better. With that being said, team CI, as you can see, they have 4 kills, 8th position. This particular team played well, not denying that, but once again, they can get those in the top 5, top 4 positions. With Todd, as you can see, Shivayu, Legend and Clown OP, they have 4 kills, 9th position. A very good gameplay from this particular team as well. But Todd has kind of not really shown that they would be able to get a top 5 position. I'm not really criticizing them, but once again, I haven't really seen any such promising performance from this particular team. They have been getting kills regularly, they have been getting top 10 performances regularly, but once again, I guess they have kind of remained on the bottom half of the table, haven't really proceeded to the top top 8 or top 5 very frequently. But once again, as you can see, this is team SF with 5 kills 10th position, team SYG with 0 kills 11th position, Psycho Noob and AKHP, this particular team with how many kills do they have, 5 kills 12th position, kind of a performance which you not expect from AKHP. Once again, with especially from Psycho Noob, I mean Psycho Noob, Hawk, once again they are very good players, they are very good fraggers, and at 12th position, something which they would like to improve in the next match. This is Slay. Slay Enzo got 4 kills, so congratulations for that. But once again, in terms of the entire team performance, 13th position elimination is kind of which is they would like to improve. Once again, team 7 ZF disappointing, to be very honest. 14th position, 0 kills, kind of probably taken out by, I guess they were taken out by FN itself, but it is to be seen. Fino, Major, Thor and others, this is another, this is probably the second, probably the first lineup of Fino. This is with 4 kills, 15th position, kind of a performance which they would like to improve. Once again, another team, there was another Fino, and they probably got a better position. As you can see, this is probably the second lineup. I guess this is the second lineup and that is the first lineup, but I'm not really sure about that. But as you can see, both two teams, Fino kind of hell and heaven difference between their standings. Team 1947 continuing their bad run of form, haven't really dominated after their first entry into a particular scrims. With that being said, this is team STE Flash with pretty average performance, very at par. And with that being said, this is Godsend as well, have been a new entry, I guess. Kakashi, I have seen Kakashi probably before, but that being said, 2 kills 17th position, you have to make a name for yourself in a particular scrim, I guess. But that is Godzy, 1 kill 21st position, kind of not great. Yeah, and team Cross continuing their disappointing run of form. This particular team is a new lineup, and I guess they are not really clicking together. They are dropping at hot drop points, and after that getting eliminated by teams. So kind of something which they would have to sit back and discuss once again. With that being said, I guess we come to an end of the first game of W4RSHOT Esports presents Pro Invitational Scrims. This is me, Akash. If you like my casting, then please hit me up on my Instagram. Apart from that, if you like our scrims as well, so please subscribe to our channel. We have just hit 100 subs and we want to hit 200 as quickly as we can. So if you haven't really subscribed, then please do it as quickly as possible. Do make sure that you like and share our scrims. It'll be very helpful if you do so. And once again, with that being said, we'll be back soon with another game. So stay tuned and happy EDMs.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone. It's so cold outside, Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side, and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate, and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found a passion for music, never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take your future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, accountant, or something sane. But yo, whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic. Now you wanna strip that away, so you feel okay? Cause if I make it to the top, what does that really say? That you shouldn't have given up, that you made the mistake? But if I fail, you feel much better about picking your lane, right? Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view, we're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. Yo, what you got to lose? Yo, what you got to lose? Yo, what you got to lose? Just keep pushing through. Cause what you got to lose? Got to lose, 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 got to lose. I won't give up, I won't back down until the line sinks in underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down until the line sinks in underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. Let's be honest, life's a competition. So if I'm going to play, then I'm gonna play to win it. I refuse to sit and rot at a desk all day unless I have a passion I'm working towards, okay? I'd rather be dead on the outside than inside. A bullet to the head than 25 to life in a cubicle alone, just trying to get by, building someone else's dream instead of building mine. If you're hearing me, this is meant to inspire. If you have a dream or if you have desires, a girl in your life that's making you feel that fire, go fight for her, man, go die for her, man. Cause you only have one life, one chance to do it, one chance to prove it to yourself, so don't lose it. You got this, fam, just keep pushing on through it. One day you'll look back so glad you pursued it. Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view, we're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through. Cause what you got to lose, 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 got to lose. I won't give up, I won't back down till the line 6 feet underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down till the line 6 feet underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. You won't stop you now, because I got you now. I got the formula and I'm about to drop it loud. So what we talking about? There is no talking now. We take action with passion, we're rocking now. It's tick-tocking now, the clock's talking down. And all I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down. But they can't stop the sound, already on the ground. Everything is growing faster than I can count. You ain't gon' stop me now, because I got this now. I got the formula and I'm about to drop it loud. So what we talking about? There is no talking now. We take action with passion, we're rocking now. It's tick-tocking now, the clock's talking down. And all I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down. But they can't stop the sound, already on the ground. Everything is growing faster than I can count. Everything is growing faster than I can count. Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting it. Forgotten souls, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fall, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, me home. It's shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' on. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention. Cause I'm making a connection, lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession. Taking action and progressing, I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name. But it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my blood pump through my veins. Feel adrenaline, no pain, welcome all to my domain, yeah. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even make friends.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us. Like a good drug, never enough. We'd hook up in my car, driving so far, play you guitar, you'd show me your art. Let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars. We were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, open when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now. I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we got.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. Nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious. We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
It's too late now. I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we got.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session, if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. yeah. I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And
obviously got a bit carried away in the music. So the last match of today's World of Esports presents Pro Invitational Scrims is underway. This is Miramar, and as you can see, a lot of teams are there at the moment. This is 81 teams, and right now this is 81 players, pardon me, and we have 23 teams in this particular match. It is to be seen who gets that particular chicken dinner. And right now, as you can see, this particular team is at the moment near El Pozo. We are spectating team SF. This is Burns. And right now let us have a look at who is contesting in this particular drop. So in El Pozo we have team number 1 as well. So is there going to be an early fight? It is to be seen. But once again, a team L is very strong. We have seen that their gunfight from last game is OP. So right now it is to be seen whether they will be able to capitalize. I mean, team number 15 will be able to capitalize, or will they succumb to the wrath of team number 1. Meanwhile, I'll perform a stream check, and so stay along and stay tuned meanwhile. So right now, as you can see, Burns has already started taking the damage. He is taking damage right now. He has enough healings. He will be able to heal himself up. But right now, that was it a pistol? So I guess he is taking shots from a pistol, which is kind of surprising once again from team number 1. But once again, it's kind of entertaining as well. So right now, as you can see, one particular player has been picked off. I guess it was a shotgun, but I didn't really notice. But this is, as you can see, VNXM DGA have got the better of JLK Blur, and it is to be seen from which particular team is he is. Okay, so obviously he is from this particular team, but I want to check his position once again. But Lucifer Whitey has been knocked out, I guess. Okay, so he is still surviving at 5 HP. Not that is not even 5 HP, I guess that is 1 HP. But this is team 15, and right now I wanted to see where is he positioned. So this is, as you can see, a wonderful position for VNXM BGF. He is taking those M16 shots to his advantage once again, but will he be able to get one knock? It is to be seen once again. But as you can see, Uzi M16, I guess a very top short range long range combination, I would say. But once again, this particular team 15 would like to close in on team number 1 right now and kind of get to get those kills. I guess they might be able to encapsulate this entire team. But once again, as you can see, one particular player, it is Burns, and right now Burns is trying to perform that overlap. Everyone is currently flanking right at this particular moment. This is VNXM DGF. Lucifer Whitey got the better of JLK Bull Bull, and Bull has been knocked out. So this is a very perfect opening, but once again, will they be able to, will they be taking shots? I don't think so, because there aren't any windows at this point. But right now this is VNXMDGAF. He has entered this particular compound, and I guess he will be wiping out this particular squad, really, but he doesn't really have any support behind him. I don't know why his teammates are not rushing in along with him. But right now, as you can see, VNXMDGF not really having any kind of support from his teammate. This is disintegrated gaming, as you can see. But once again, this is something, he has been knocked out. Lucifer Whitey, he is using that win 94 to his advantage once again. But meanwhile, both the players from team number 1 will come back right now, and this is Burns. Will Burns be able to hold on to this particular position? It's to be seen, but wonderful positioning, I would say. GLK, I guess that was Bull who was knocked out. I guess only one player remain, and is that so White now? Wonderful display of positioning, but once again very disintegrated. I guess support sprays are not just coming in, each and every teammate is going in different directions. The kind of coordination which I'm talking about when it comes to a 4v4 fight is not really visible, to be honest. But once again, the way this particular team came back from that particular situation was great, and I hope that we will probably learn something, because it was almost all over for VNXM DGAF. But once again, the fact that they came back is already, the fact that they recovered themselves from that particular position, I guess it was great. Meanwhile, team 7ZF is at team 22. As you can see, they have 3 players in their squad right now. This is team 23. Don't really know what the particular team is this, but 1947 Rihan has got a particular knock, so that is something which we want to spectate once again. So 1947 is, so 7ZF Pro has been knocked out. So this is once again, this is, wait, I guess that was Dr. Jhatka. So I was informed in the live chat that is Dr. Jhatka. So this is Dr. Jhatka at the moment, and he is currently rushing in on 7ZF at this particular point. Will he be able to get this entire team out? It is to be seen. But right now, I guess C4 Flanker is currently at a very optimum position. 7ZF have recovered really well. Curse Blood and C4 Flanker are the ones who are still left. Will they be able to pick him off? This Thompson spray might be able to pick off. Yes, it did pick off C4 Flanker, and once again, as you can see, I guess he's the only one who is left. That is who is that? I forgot the name. But right now, Jhatka has been knocked out by Cross. This is Curse Blood, but will Curse Blood survive? Yes, I guess Curse Blood has wiped out the entire squad. We'll have to wait for that once again. We'll have to check, but once again, I guess it is Curse Blood. He has 4 kills, so he has performed this particular. This is right now OP gameplay from Curse Blood. I mean, the way he picked off this entire squad was just pretty much brilliant. This is what 7ZF is all about. But once again, the loss of Pro is going to hurt them a lot. But once again, as you can see, AKHP Frost has got the better of Godsend. Right now, they'll be looting once again. This is A9 White Tesseract got the better of Crossby, so Cross has probably is taking certain damage at the moment. We will, but once again, that annoying all chat. I don't even want to decrease the volume at this point, but once again, Cross Gohan has been knocked out, and right now I guess Team Cross is kind of suffering. And with that being said, Drax is showing his full potential. Drax has kind of eliminated one particular player. Only one player from Team 7 remain, but he needs to heal himself up very quickly because team
बैन कर देंगे कह दे उसको टीम अप के लिए रेहान को कह दे रेहान को
But once again, teams are probably, are they banning? I mean, are they kind of teaming up together? It is to be seen. But I'll spectate that very soon. But once again, but once again, as you can see, this is not really OP gameplay from Drax, but I guess that spray really connected from his support. I guess Gohan got that last kill of SYG Might Guy. Brilliant display of skill. I mean, Team Cross is still 4 man alive, and that is brilliant, I guess, because this particular team is needs a lot of game time together, because this is a very newly formed lineup, and they need to build up that particular synergy. Meanwhile, I'll have a look at Team 947 very quickly, because don't really know what is up. But once again, This is, as you can see, this is Rihan. They are team number 2 at the moment, kind of with one kill. Second, obviously the slot number 2, and as you can see, AKHP is taking on the fight. Meanwhile, this is AKHP Frost. He has one kill of God sent Roy Bay. So will he be able to get this entire squad? It is to be seen. But right now, as you can see, they're charging in on team 3. Will they be able to capsulate and take the advantage of this entire situation? It is to be seen. But right now, I guess one player has been spotted and Frost will be knocked out. It was poor reactions from Frost once again, but the cover fire is coming in. Will the revives? I don't think there is any chance of revival at this point. But once again, Psycho Noob will needs to fall back and revive his teammate once again very quickly. And I don't think team 3 has any reinforcements left in this particular scenario. At this point, as you can see, it is entirely empty. And with that being said, I guess they were okay. So that is God sent Trigger, and Trigger is very far away from this particular scene. So Psycho Noob, I guess that was Kakashi whose kill went to AKHP Frost, and this is who is God sent. This is God sent Honey. This is God sent Honey who is. This is God sent Honey, and they are right now having some fun, I guess. This is Psycho Noob. This is I guess AKHP Hawk who's trying and asking them to give a particular revive, but once again I mean, I don't really understand the point of all chat. But it is a part of the game, and you have to move forward with that. And meanwhile, a lot of players, it is play for fun, and that is what PUBG is all about. I guess it is all about fun at the end of the day. It is fun either for the players or for the viewers, and I guess the players do enjoy, do share their own bit of fun as well. So right now, as you can see, this is team number 9. Where are they rotating? Where are they looting at this point? So they are at this point in a very complicated game. This is Del Petron, and right now, as you can see, team number, this is Fino. I guess Fino's one particular squad is right behind them in terms of I'm talking in terms of geography. They are geographically right at the south of team 9. With that being said, team 15 and team 6 is very close. So I guess this particular team, this is another Fino squad. They have two squads, as we said. That is the reason why it kind of gets very confusing. I don't really know which particular teams are there in which particular squad, but right now this is what particular scene right now. So this is Thor. He was kind of proning in at that moment, but have they spotted team 15? It is to be seen. But once again, whether will they be taking shots is kind of doubtful, because I'm not sure they will be taking shots and taking this early fight. But once again, Psycho Noob has been knocked out by the Gods and Trigger coming in once again. HP Frost got the better of Gods and Trigger. So right now, as you can see, Gods and Trigger took his revenge, got the better of, I guess it was Psycho Noob, and right now AKHP Frost, I was the last one to have that laugh, but once again he will be the last one who is surviving for his particular team. With that being said, we have 53 players in this particular match and 16 teams alive. Right now this particular team 6 doesn't even know probably team 15 is right out here, and as you can see, they are taking in shots. This particular fight has begun right now, and it is to be seen how does it escalate. But I am expecting a quick escalation of this fight. SF Burns, and as you can see, SF Burns got that first knock. With that being said, Burns will be rushing in at the moment. As you can see, this is a wonderful view for this angle. As you can see, Colonel OP is the one who has been knocked out. FT King OP has been knocked out, but that is not really in here. But once again, this is Burns who is charging in at the moment. Will he be able to get the better of FN Noob? So yes, he did get the better of Thor once again. So he has knocked out 2 players on his own team. SF will call in reinforcements at the moment, and Major is the only one who is surviving. I don't think he will have any chance of reviving his teammates, but once again, will VNXM DGAF get the better? So SF Burns has been knocked out by that MK14. So VNXM DGAF needs to step up right now. Will he be able to wipe him off, or will this particular player from team 6 have the last lap? This is Fino Major. He has that MK14 once again, but he will probably be reviving. That is a very wise move from team 15 once again. But this is SF Lucifer Whitey. Lucifer Whitey is not even in the scene. He is kind of rushing in at the moment, and that is a good move. And once again, Burns will get revived. Meanwhile, both the players from team Fino will bleed out to those. So that is a very good decision from V and XM DGAF. Will this nade connect? Not really in the line of sight. But if this nade connects, then from V and XM DGAF, I guess he will be not really the right window, brother. But once again, this is going to be a tough situation for Major. If this entire team rushes in, I guess it is going to be a proper 3v1. And if he is perform is if he's able to take out this particular clutch, I don't think so that he will be able to take out this particular clutch once again. Yes, you can see they are rushing in, so we will quickly shift over to the view of Burns is behind, and Lucifer YT and VNXM DGAF is charging in at the moment, and Major is right up there. And right now, as you can see, he has heard the pin, he is trying a nading in, but meanwhile he will be taking up another position. And right now Lucifer YT has suffered certain damage from that particular so right now AKM versus MK14, but Burns having the last laugh. He just entered, and VNXM DGF giving that lovely cover fire. I guess Team SF has learned their lesson. VNXM giving those cover fires, it was just brilliant. Meanwhile, that MK14 was completely aimed at Burns, and when I'm sorry, it was completely aimed at VNXM. Meanwhile, Burns enters the zone and just wipes him off with 4 kills under his belt. He is going strong. Meanwhile, CS is back in action. CS Zaref has got a 1 knock. So I guess Flame has been knocked out. Addy has been knocked out. So this is Zaref. He is the only one who is left for his particular team, and right now he is kind of battling all alone. But Team 4 are right now wiping off this entire squad. Which particular squad is this? We'll have to wait and watch. I guess it is a Team Fino's other squad. So right now, let me take a guess. Is it? So yes, as you can see, this is the other squad of Fino. So one Fino, and after that another Fino. So this is all Fino, and right now, as you can see, they will probably take their rotations. All 4 players from this particular team are alive at this point, and it is going to be good gameplay from this particular team. I am expecting, because last match they played brilliantly, but right now they are taking shots. This is Shahid who is taking shots from the northeastern region, and as you can see, that is Team Cross. So Team Cross would be confident after one squad wipe, but once again, will they be able to use it to their advantage? It is to be seen, because they need a lot of confidence right now. They need synergies and everything. This particular lineup needs to buck up at the moment. That is Team Cross, but once again, this is Fino. They are falling back because this is a completely empty area, and you shouldn't really be taking a fight out here. Meanwhile, Team CSS elimination means that right now there are 13 teams alive in this particular match and 41 players, but CSS elimination was kind of shocking. I'm not expecting, I predict, because I haven't really checked the kill feed because of that particular earlier fight between SF and Fino, the first squad. But as I'm predicting, the fact is that as you can see, there is another fight that is brewing up. This is Team 18 versus, so Fino Godza has been knocked out by one particular team, but right now, as you can see, this is Fino Shahid. Will he be able to get that top? So what a wonderful spray from Fino Shahid to get the better of Godzi Hell. So this is Godzi, and will Godzi, Foladi and others are still there. I guess as you can see, Godza has been knocked out. Our Ryu OP has been completely wiped off. So this is some OP gameplay from Team 18 once again, but will they be able to continue their pursuit in this? As you can see, brilliant SKS, he almost got, that was Godzi Hell. I guess he almost got the better of Hell once again. Godzi Hell surviving at 1 HP. He has been knocked out finally, but once again, where are his teammates? This is Foladi, this is Arrow, and right now, as you can see, Bunny has been completely wiped off. So with that being said, this is going to be an interesting fight. Meanwhile, we'll have a look at Team 24 once again. This M416 shot should have connected. I thought that they were almost connected, but once again, 4x is kind of something which you can it gets sometimes tricky to control. This is CI Jack who are the better of Cross Gohan. So Cross once again suffering the wrath of CI. CI currently probably caught Cross out in the open and got the better of them. So this is going to be interesting, because as you can see, Cross Beast has got the better of Megatron. Fino Shahid has knocked out Godzi, has confirmed the kill of Godzi Hell. So right now, Godzi is a 2-man squad. That rush didn't really be on their advantage side once again. And as you can see, I'll quickly move over to the world view, because there are 2 fights at the moment which are brewing up right now. This is Fino's second squad, as well as I'm telling this is Fino's second squad, but I don't really know if it is the second squad. Just even if it is the first lineup, don't really mind, or don't really take it personally, because I'm unaware of this particular information right now. With that being said, this is Team Cross, and as you can see, Team Cross is taking damage. This is CI Amit who got the better of Python, and once again Cross Beast has been knocked out. So Cross Drax is probably the only one who is left, or another player is still left. I guess this is Drax and Gohan. Drax and Gohan has been knocked out. So right now Drax will probably take this particular damage. He will be not able to survive. I don't know why did he turn back from his face from that particular fight, but once again cannot really blame him because he was the last one who was surviving. With that being said, Team 9 performing another squad wipe. This is Team CI. Once again, let us have a look at Team Godzi. So we were spectating Godzi a few moments earlier. With that being said, Foradi and Arrow, they are still alive, and right now they're taking shots at Team 24. Team 24 have kind of fallen back, but kind of they're still taking those peaks and taking those shots, probably trying to confirm the kill of Team Godzi altogether. But meanwhile, as you can see, Team Godzi not really taking any chance at the moment, and that is something which is very great. I mean, Team Godzi has to rotate from this particular scenario, and they cannot really hold here for long because the zone isn't here. Once again, if you see, as you can see, a lot of zone to cover. Meanwhile, Godzi Arrow got the better of Shahir. So right now, this is an interesting fight which is building up. Shahir is very much out in the not in the open, I would say, but kind of very far away from his teammates. That really keeps him at a very disadvantageous position for receiving that particular revive. But once again, they have that particular buggy with themselves, and right now will Arrow rush in? It is to be seen once again, but this particular revive is out here very much in the open. One particular player needs to perform that duty of the guard right here, but right now, as you can see, the revives is going to come in. The nades are also coming in as well, so this is going to be an interesting fight. One nade might be able to pick out both Godzai as well as Shahir together. Meanwhile, as you can see, this is Fino Adi. He is right now falling back, and I guess he should have kind of tried and cover fired for his teammates, but right now the zone did come in. So this is going to be interesting because this is the third zone already and the fourth zone in the making. So going to be a difficult rotation once again, but teams, they have this particular buggy with them. I expect that they don't take serious damage from the zone, but right now, as you can see, this is complicated. They will kind of escape from this particular situation, but what will Adi do? Adi is still out. He is running at this point, and Godzai and Shahir are going for the zone. Meanwhile, if we look at other teams, not really. I'll have to focus on the kill feed once again to understand which particular teams are battling out once again. But as you can see, this is the scenario right now. This is the El Pozo, so the entire zone covers El Pozo at this particular moment. And with that being said, Team 21 is taking the heat at the moment. With which particular team are they fighting? We'll get the information very soon, but they are fighting one particular squad, and that is none other than SF. So this is INF versus SF, and this is probably going to be some fight, I guess, because SF is confident now. They are, I would say, red hot at this particular moment. They have 7 kills under their belt already. INF have 0, I guess. Yes, INF have 0. So right now INF hasn't really warmed up. Meanwhile, Team SF, they have performed 2 squad wipes, so they are very much confident in their gameplay right now. I guess those cover fires, those everything which I was talking about, those synergies and everything, those are going to come in right now. Lucifer Whitey is trying to connect those nades once again, a blind nade once again, and not really being of any use. But as you can see, the nades coming in, Lucifer Whitey could have been knocked out over there, and he is probably, I would say, lucky to have survived that particular nade once again. But meanwhile, let us have a look at the world view, because the teams aren't really rushing in, and it is going to be a difficult scenario right now. As you can see, both of these teams are in different buildings here, and who gets the first knock will probably decide the fate of this particular fight. Meanwhile, Titan Groot has got the better of one particular player from Clown, and right now, as you can see, team, this is SF Burns. I guess Burns is at 10 HP at the moment, so he was almost knocked out. But if we have to understand what is the scenario right now. So this is, as you can see, this is INF Praveen OP. He is at this point in a very different position, and Burns right now is taking the damage INF. Aman got the better of SF Burns, and Burns will probably get revived. However, team 21 will try and enter this particular scenario. TY Roy got the better of Dust of Fire. I guess team Fire or whatever it is, they have probably been eliminated, might be. But right now, as you can see, the rushes are probably coming in at the moment. The nades will come in, 2 knocks, and I guess this particular team will rush in. But moreover, we'll have to understand when will they do that. But it is when the fight is brewing up. These are very big buildings, I would say, and right now the rushing on them is not really easy, because you cannot just jump in and rush in very blindly. You take a lot of damage if you do so, and once again covering those stairs and so much distance is once again a very, I would say, a very time taking process, which actually gives that time interval for your enemy to get revived. So this is going to be a very strategical fight, and it is to be seen which particular team comes out on top. But once again, this particular fight will take a lot of time. Once again, as I said, two good buildings held by two good teams. None of them will try and do any mistake. Both of them are kind of safe, I would say, not really inside each other's distance. But right now Fino Adi has been knocked out, so team Fino is taking the damage at the moment, and it is to be seen whether, I guess, they have been probably wiped out. Team 1947 Rihan has been wiped, knocked and finished, so I guess that marks the end of team 1947. As you can see right here, team Titan Shadow got the better of, as you can see right now, team Titan Shadow got the better of team Clown OP on fire, and got the confirmation of team Clown OP on fire. Meanwhile, Fino Adi has been confirmed by play zone. Meanwhile, Titan Shadow has been has knocked and confirmed another particular player. So team Titan Shadow is going strong, and as you can see, I want to see how many kills he has. So he has 2 kills at the moment. Curse Blood has been knocked out. Flash Venom has got the knock. So a lot of knocks coming in. I'm not really understanding which particular team I should spectate at the moment, but let us have a look at team Flash. So Venom at the moment is using those Star 90 to his advantage. He has 3 kills under his belt, so that gives him a lot of confidence, I believe, and his team a lot of kill points. With that being said, this particular team is trying to rotate, and this is going to be, I would say, a very good rotation, a lovely rotation from the 4 vehicle strategy, which will prove very helpful when it comes to, last zone fights. And once again, as you can see, this is Venom. They have entered this particular arena, and right now it is going to be probably this particular team 20 versus another particular team. So let us have a look at which particular team is it. But once again, this is team 21, this is team 9, so that is team 9. So who is team 9? This is, I guess, team C1. This is, sorry, CI. Yes, that is CI. Amit and Jack both are still alive. Team Titan is still left in this particular match. So I am hoping that team Titan would go all the way in this particular match and survive till the last zone with a number of kills. With that being said, 7 teams are left in this particular match, 21 players alive. Let us have a look at what is the scenario at other places. Todd is still out there, so that is very surprising. Not really surprising, that is very pleasing as well. With that I guess Titan Shadow has taken a considerable amount of damage. Meanwhile, Clown OP is kind of taking damage as well. So Godzi Foladi has got the better of one particular player right now. As you can see, this is Clown OP. He will right now revive his particular teammate. Gunmaster is out there, and he is probably taking the shots AC. But once again, he has an M249. So this particular team can actually go all the way with an and an M249 in their belt, I guess. But however, I don't think his teammate will be able to survive that. As you can see, Legend has been knocked out, and that vehicle also probably doesn't really have fuel. This is going to be a very bad scenario for team Todd. As you can see, didn't really focus on that what do you call zone, and right now, as you can see, this is Gunmaster right now trying to take shots, but I don't even understand why is this team is so separate and kind of disintegrated at the moment. But also it is difficult to guess actually. But once again, as you can see, this is team 21. Have a look at team 21. Once again, this is INF, this is Dark Seed, and right now CI Jack has got the better of Titan TY Roy. So Titan is suddenly taking the shots right now. Sony and TY Roy are the ones who are left. TY Roy has been confirmed. Sony is the only one who is left. So right now this is going to be difficult, and which particular player is it? It is to be seen. However, I guess it was INF itself who got those kills. But meanwhile, let us have a look at the entire scenario and where are the teams placed. As you can see, team CI is currently holding a good position. I would say they are at this point racking up their kills with 6 kills under their belt. I guess this particular team is going strong. Will Amit and Jack go all the way? Meanwhile, let me just read the live chat. I mean, should I read the live chat at this point? I'm very doubtful once again, but no such comments coming in. So if you're watching this match right now, we have a lot of viewers at this point, and if you're watching this right now, please like and subscribe as well if you haven't really already. And meanwhile, we'll have a look at what is happening in and around. So as you can see, this is team 21 CI. Jack, what just happened? I mean, this is bad once again. Jack has been knocked out. Amit is still there, but Amit, what did he do? Is that a nade? Okay, so that is a smoke. Sorry, I thought it was a nade once again. But right now, this particular match is almost in its ending stages. Which particular team is going to come out strong, it is to be seen. But right now, as you can see, this is team number 18, that is team Godzi. This is team 20, that is team INF. Is this INF? So it is Flash. This is team Flash. This is team Titan. This is this is team INF, and this is CI Amit. So these particular teams, this is the positioning of all the teams, and will they be able to survive this particular zone? I don't know, but all the teams are fortunately inside the zone, I guess, except on team 13, which is out there. The Titans only will get the damage from the zone, and he will be eliminated. So that marks the end of team 13 and team Titan. With that being said, the zone really favors team 20 right now, and I say Burns has got the better of good Gunmaster. Gunmaster has been confirmed, and right now Clown OP is the only one who is left. This is the team 15 versus Clown OP. Will he be able to survive this particular assault on him? But right now, as you can see, they have just climbed onto him, wiped him out of this particular match. With this leaves us with 5 teams left. This is an intense last circle fight, but we have a lot of cover, and this is something which is great, I would say, because open zones are not really great, and one by one players are being picked off. FL Flash Skull got that knock off, that wipe out of team CI. With that leaves us with 4 teams and 13 players. Right now, as you can see, this is team 15, team 21 is out here, and team 20 is out here, and team Godzi is out here. So let us take this angle. We will be able to cover all the teams right now. As you can see, brilliant angle to hold, and that leaves us with each and every team in our eyesight. We will be able to understand the positioning. But right now, team 15 is trying to enter the zone, and with that being said, I mean, great. It is to be seen whether this particular team will be able to survive that onslaught, because right in front of them, in spite of that smokes, they will be taking a lot of damage from team 21, from team 20, as well as team 18, because team 18 is right in front of them. They are holding that arena, they are holding that zone. But I guess the best position in this particular zone is for team 20 once again, and right now team 21 will be trying to interrupt their rotations once again. Let us have a look at this particular fight. We will be observing this very closely once again. And right now, as you can see, team 15 has kind of taken up this particular fight against team 21. Will they be able to survive this particular wrath? And right now, INF Darkseid has been knocked out. And with that being said, right now a lot of knocks coming in. Team Flash is getting involved as well. Will they be able to survive? This is going to be very interesting, because as you can see, Praveen has been knocked out, and right now with that marks the end of team 21. Team 15 did survive this particular stuff. As you can see, Burns is surviving at 1 HP. He will be healing himself up. Lucifer has lost his particular life, but right now VNXMDGAF is still left, so they have survived this particular zone. And right now it is to be seen how much can they go in this particular match, because team 20 is holding the best of positions. Are they in the zone right now? I'm kind of skeptical about that, but we'll have to check from here itself. So right now, not really optimum. As you can see, not very close, but once again, great nades coming in from team Flash once again, which got the better of I guess it was Foladi. So only Arrow remains, and right now the Molotovs coming in. Team Flash is so confident about the gameplay, and I guess with being 4-man strong in this particular match, they have a very good chance of getting this particular chicken dinner. So this is a 4v2v2 fight, and the only way, I guess, these Flash is kind of eliminated is I would say by kind of getting decimated by both these players. But right now, as you can see, they have the high rage, and that really is going to help them, because as you can see, one by one they are picking out player. God's the Arrow has been picked off, and right now team Godzi has been picked off completely, and this is only Venom DGAF. He will probably take this heal battle. Will he be taking this particular heal battle? I don't know, but once again, he's rushing in at this point. But right now, he'll be taking shots once again. Burns has been knocked out. So right now, Burns is the one who is left. He has knocked out one particular player, and meanwhile, Burns has been completely wiped off. With that being said, Team Flash getting their very deserved chicken dinner, and as you can see, with 10 kills under their bag, this particular team is out here very strong at the moment, and we will be quickly analyzing the scoreboard, and after that it'll mark the end of our particular stream for today. As you can see, this is Burns and Team SF. They played brilliantly. Team SF Burns with 9 kills. Oh my god, he just played absolutely brilliant in this particular match. Team SF played OP in this particular match. Trust me, the way they played actually cleared all my doubts about their I would talk about their integration, talk about their team coordination. It was brilliant, I would say, in the later stages, and that resulted in those high number of kills. With that being said, Team Flash also coming up with a great performance. 10 kills chicken dinner is not something which you expect every day, but they got it once again. Team Flash was not really in the kill feed a lot in the initial stages, but once the fight kicked in, they just picked off one by one. Team Godzi played well. Foladi, Arrow, Hell, Bunny with 7 kills, 3rd position, a performance which is very much typical of MXR or Godzi, which they have formed right now. So they have been very consistent, and that is very much visible out here. And Team INF with 1 kill, 4th position, not bad once again, but they could have got a lot more in terms of kill. Team CI once again working their way through 6 kill, 5th position, not a bad performance. Team Todd, Legend, Gunmaster having 2 kills, but Legend, Clown OP not really supporting him. Team Todd getting that 6th position, but once again not really up very high in terms of kills, and that is probably going to hurt them. But as I said, Team Todd has shown signs that they are very much consistent in the top 10 or top 8 positions, but haven't really made it to the top 4 or top 3 because with a lot of kills. I mean, Todd has kind of survived their way in this particular match, I would say, but once again, better gameplay is always up for grabs, and teams will improve once again. Team Titan with 3 kills, 7th position. Team Titan, I guess, is kind of climbing their back into top form. I would love to see this particular team get back on their foot once again, and this is Team 7ZF, something which is unlike 7ZF once again. Curse Blood getting 4 kills, 8th position. This is Dust on Fire, Sid on Fire, Bolt, Slayer, and Clown OP on fire with 1 kill, 9th position. They are definitely not on fire in this particular match, but right now, as you can see, this is Team 10 with Fino, Adi, Shahir, and Godzai. This particular team played well. I would say this particular team of Fino is definitely playing better than the first lineup, if that is the first lineup at all. I'm not really sure, don't get me wrong, but this team is kind of showing signs of they are very much consistent in terms of kills as well as in terms of position, with 5 kills, 10th position, not bad. Team 1947, a very light shadow of their own old self. As you can see, 2 kills, 11th position. Can obviously improve once again with Winery in the mix, and not any I mean, a 3-man squad once again. As you can see, this is AKHP, Frost, Hawk, Psycho Noob with 4 players to 4 kills, sorry, 12th position, something which they would like to improve. Team Cross once again got a lot of kills in this particular match, 9 kills, 13th position, would easily topple a lot of teams on their way with those kill points. But once again, Team Cross needs to survive, and that is something which is kind of missing. But once again, Team Cross can improve once again. New lineup can build up synergy and everything else. This is Team CS once again. This is probably a bad day for Team CS once again, but we'll have to wait for, not a bad day, because the first match they did get that 3rd position with Zaref still holding on for them, but once again, not a lot of kills for this particular team, which is a very much what I would say is the sign of Team CS. Once again, this is Fino, Thor, Major, and others. This is right now going to be I don't know, this particular team of Fino is not really performing up to the mark. This is RP, AY Dids and King OP, MJ OP with 1 kill, 16 position, kind of a performance which we not expect from this team. God sent once again, a big name, but once again 1 kill, 17 position, needs to justify for and prove themselves once again. Team 19 not really a great performance, 0 kills. Team 20 0 kills. Team 21 with 1 kill. This is Team FN. After that, a brilliant performance, something which is not really great once again, but an early exit is kind of sometimes you might expect that in a hot drop fight, and that kind of happens. JLK once again, as you can see, after that, so after so many kills in the last match, they have 0 kills in 22nd position. So things are very much unpredictable in our scrims, which I've kind of noticed over this. But congratulations to all the teams who have a lot of kills. Congratulations Flash for getting that chicken dinner. With that being said, team, this is W4RSHOT Esports. This is it for W4RSHOT Esports scrims for today, and good night for now. We will see you tomorrow with more streams. With that, this is Akash who is signing off. Good night to each and every one of you who have watched and liked and subscribed to our particular channel. And with that being said, I guess it is a goodbye from me to all of you. Thank you a lot.
Admit to me, they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. I know this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming, okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to pop. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.